Oh, hey, it's Rich and Crystal the Husky. We're just sitting here, scapegoats of Australian culture, and I was just reflecting. Have you ever fallen in love? Well, have I got a love story to tell you? I fell in love so authentically and wholly in my younger years that all I have to do in my life, even though I'm a government scapegoat and I can't get a lawyer, can't be a whistleblower, can't go to police about how I've been beaten up, literally raped, drugged, fiddled with as a kid, beaten up, hospitalised, incarcerated. All this stuff's happened to me, but you know what? All I have to do is really, when I'm at peace, is just to sit down and just know for a fact that the energy of Kirsten McAlpine has existed in this world, and it makes my life bearable, and it makes it a whole lot better. You see, when we were young and naive and invincible and pulling lots of bongs in uni, we gravitated towards each other, and we were too naive and not mature enough to really understand that we were each other's beards, and there was a lot of smoke and mirrors going on. But there's absolutely no question that Kirsten McAlpine and I absolutely loved each other. And she's an amazing person, and I'm so gutted, that I'm not in contact with her. Maybe one day this message will get out there to her, and I hope she's doing well. As all love stories go, there's the hurt and betrayal and all that kind of stuff. But what sits for me in the crook of my being is the fact that we hung out so much together and we had such good times, and that there was a real authenticity about our love that was non-sexual, but it didn't have to be. We were confused about that. We thought it should have been sexual, and we really didn't know how to take that. But I've shagged a couple of thousand people, and nothing compares to Kirsten McAlpine, the amazing woman, so talented, so compassionate, so empathic, so strong, such resilience, so adventurous, so unashamedly brave. Getting all teary now. And I'd love to see her again. If anyone knows where Kirsten McAlpine, formerly of Morty Alec, is, or Em, his sister, or Damien, her brother, or any of the old crew from back there, a lot of water's gone under the bridge. We've lost a lot of people. Wes literally drank himself to death, and and that's how scapegoats go. The body was taken out onto the front porch, and they carted it off and burnt it. It's a brutal world. It really is a brutal world, and you've just got to understand that it is a brutal world, and that we're all absolutely alone in it. And we have the illusion that we're with other people in an agency, in a business, in a club, in a cricket club, in whatever. But ultimately, we're absolutely and utterly isolated and cocooned from the rest of the world. It's only the illusion that we're with other people. And that may bring some solace to some people, but reflecting on my life as a scapegoat, when you've got absolutely no one, it really has been a way in which it's almost like a cosmic forsaking, like a crucifixion and then a forsaking that's almost spiritual in nature. And in actual fact, this whole scapegoating thing where I can't get a lawyer, can't get a whistleblower, can't go to police, I've lost millions of dollars and I've been rendered homeless. It's really made me see humanity in its true form. and that's judgmental, and it does make me sad that that is the way of human race. But that's just the way it is, and I've really learned through this brutal oppression and victimisation of my own power of resilience, and that's been a ferocious and fearless and absolutely unashamed opposition to my treatment, which of course allows people to judge you and makes you even more on the outer. But you know what? When I look back at my life and I think to myself, you know, how naive and young and invincible we were, and just to have that memory of Kirsten, she's amazing, and I will never forget her. And I would love this message to get out to her, because she profoundly affected my life and she's probably the most important person in my whole socio-political climate of me growing up. She's the one I hurt the most, and I'm sorry, and she's the one that was strong for me, and I thank her. And it just makes it really, really happy for me in my total isolation and forsaking from the whole of humanity, basically, that we were a thing, we were an item. And even though it didn't plan out as we had expected, and how we didn't really understand the true nature of our beings, and there were difficulties in our relationship, there is no other source of authentic love than I can think of. Kirsten, if you're out there, hope you're doing well. I've had a hard time, as you can probably see. But gee, I'd love to catch up and see you one more time. Maybe we can do that. And you can come and visit Crystal the Husky. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? Because dog spelled backwards is God. It'd be amazing to see you, Kirsten. I hope this message gets to you. Love you.